Okay, Tramil. Nah, that's who's singing this song. You cannot, girl. Shut up. I need a tub. Girl. Let me see. Are you done with this? Right. Use all the green ones. Oh, yeah.
When you doing this, you want to roll with someone?
Yeah. For sure. For sure. For sure. Oh, I've been needing this smoothie. I need some strength. Whew. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. Welcome to the King Can't Wait TV. Have we all watched GSTATUS ATL Hustle season 2 episode 5 part 2? I mean, it's just crazy. Good morning everybody. How's everybody doing? Come on in, come on in. We're gonna give the people a little time to come on in. Ciao. Tiffany, you know me. You know I keeps it 100. You know I keeps it a buck. So, I mean, this review is going to be quite extensive because we all know that I'm very detailed with these things. Yes, I was waiting on my night. King Cain. Hey, Millie Mill. Yeah, y'all know I'm very detailed in my reviews. So, it's a strawberry banana smoothie. It's so fucking good. But this shit is just crazy, honey. Let's just get into some things. I'm going to start at the 5-minute mark because this review is quite extensive and y'all already know I have an opinion. Yeah. But I will say this. One thing about this episode, there were a lot of questions answered. There were a lot of unanswered questions that we got answered. Well, I know me. A lot of things that I had questioned, you know, like on previous episodes and things like that. I feel like it was answered. So I'm excited about that. But there's still just some things that's just kind of like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then, oh no, I don't understand why, like, the whole cast and, like, what's with the drug allegations? Are these girls really out here on drugs like that? Are these people really out here doing Tina and Coke and et cetera, et cetera? I just want to know. Let me know. Because in Dallas, Coke is it's like a thing amongst the gays. But, you know, I'm still new to Atlanta. So, why does it seem like the GSTATUS cast, like the first shade that everybody throws to each other is, bitch, you on drugs? I'm like, damn, like, you know, because normally when you shade somebody, there's some truth behind it. There's a little bit of, girl, I heard it. Girl, I saw it. Girl, you know, behind it. So, I just be like, damn. If y'all are on drugs, and this is just a PSA period for anybody, get off the drugs. You know, let me tell y'all something. Crack cocaine ruined my childhood, and I'm just not here for drugs. I'm not here for drugs. It's just trifling. Shout out to Tramel, though. I see that Tramel put out a song and the video. It definitely looked really good. It was definitely a bright side to the episode. And you know, I had my assistant commenting in the live yesterday because I wasn't able to watch it. But I will say this, today at 4 p.m. On the King Can't Wait TV, Caniac Conversations, I have 4 coming. The infamous, the scandalous 4. He will be here. Definitely have a lot of questions for 4. And so I'm excited to have him come over and to really get into that. Like I said, it's case 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and hop right on into it, okay? So the episode opens up with Redrick and Delicious. They're still having that conversation outside of the Stop the Violence event. And to be quite honest, I'm over it. You know, Redrick is sitting here trying to make Delicious understand something that she's not wanting to understand, something that maybe she never will understand. And then Redrick was like, he's just uncomfortable. And I don't know if Redrick was uncomfortable because he and Charlie are like friends and they have like a friendship, or is Redrick uncomfortable by the word usage that Delicious said? And my whole thing is, I wanted Redrick to really check and put Delicious in her place in that moment. Not fight her, not do all this, not do all that, but just truly educate her on her word usage in that moment. And I just feel like that was up to you, Redrick. And yeah, later on we do see that somebody had to reprimand Delicious for her behavior. I just feel like in that moment, Redrick could have said a little more, and he could have really been like, look, bitch, you just said the word boom, 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 boom. And maybe Redrick did. Like I said, editing and all of these things, you know, it all happens, it all goes into play to create a show. But at the end of the day, I personally feel Redrick could have totally stepped up and checked this bitch. And that's just period. We see Sherrod is still, you know, production's like, because of the word usage, you know, we're gonna have to like cut this scene. You know, it is what it is. And now we're back to Sherrod and the chocolate drop. And, you know, Sherrod is over there and he and the guys are kikiing. Sherrod did open up that he likes dark-skinned men with beards. That guy is dark-skinned with a beard. So, you know, they're just exchanging numbers and such, and they could try to link up later on and kiki and do this and do that. Is that his name? Is his name Jody, Tiffany? Is that the guy's name? I didn't catch it, or I didn't clock it. I didn't understand it. You know what? And the boy, he was kind of giving Jody from Baby Boy Tease. So that's crazy that his name is, I mean, that's funny that his name is goddamn me, Jody. You know them girls be tooted on every girl. Baby, I don't know. All I know is I smoke my little weed, drink my little drink, get a little head, go home. I don't know nothing about it. So anyways, Sherrod and the guy, they're exchanging numbers, they're kicking, and then the boy's talking about, I'm all yours. I said, baby, not all yours. So, I mean, okay, I guess it was a cute scene, you know, but we're going to see more of Sherrod and this guy dating. Like, what's the point? What's the tea? What is the overall of, you know, Jody and Sherrod having this moment? You know, like, we better see more. Because, to be honest, I'm interested. What do these two have going on? What's the tea? Anyway, moving on. 4 is pretty much annoyed with his bestie, Dracember, and it comes out that, you know, with this whole production thing, Dracember brought 4 to the show, and now Dracember is pretty much, allegedly, he's pretty much going around saying, oh, make 4, you know, a Marlo, you know, make him like a friend of the show because I'm clearly a cast member, I'm clearly. But we all know that Dracember doesn't have, you know, a meet the cast. Not a meet the cast, but he doesn't have like he's not on the introduction. You know, when it comes on and it's showing their names, and that's the main cast. That's the A cast right there, you know. So I don't understand how he would say make him a friend when Dracember isn't really a main cast. You know, it's just like the +1s can't be bringing +1s, you know. So And then we see 4, he's also having more camera time. 4 is having more confessionals. So it does seem like 4 has a higher position. I don't know how GSTATUS does their main cast, but I do know when the show comes on and we see the girls turning around in their seats, you know, it's very much main cast members, A cast members. Those are the girls who pretty much bring it throughout the season. Those are the ones who production, in my experience and my knowledge of reality TV, those are the ones who production sees the, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that December is not there, he wasn't there in season 1, it just kind of makes it seem like, okay, GSTATUS be really using December for the foolery and the foolala. Shout out to Gardini for foolala. So, I don't know. 4 just feel like you supposed to be my friend, bitch. Like, I've been knowing you since college. Like, why? Like, I done moved out here in 2 months. I've trampled you on my success. You're still not doing anything. And then aside from that, you know, you're linking up with, you know, my ex-roommate to come against me when my roommate didn't even want you to spend the night at our home when you were sleeping on the floor. Now, these are things that 4 is saying. And when 4 and December, and they're having this moment, it's giving me very much Reese G and Markel from Chasing Dallas, you know, when the besties are going at it and it's just popcornful, because that's not real friendship. That's not true friendship to, first of all, go behind your friend and try to get them pulled down on the platform as far as their position. And then that's not cool to like bash and put out all this tea about your bestie. And this bitch is like, like, it's just certain shit you don't say and you don't do regardless. You know, like, you always have to keep that in the back of your head, like, damn, this was my bitch for a very long time. But according to 4, you know, when he was sitting out there talking to Akeem, because Akeem is trying to get an understanding, because Akeem feels like, okay, December is my child, you know, I'm trying to mentor him, and I just want December and 4 to kiki, because we're at this non-violence event and there's clearly some tension. And Akeem just wants to know what's going on, okay? Now, do I think that Akeem would be a great mentor for December? No, because Akeem is going to throw his shade. Akeem is a hothead as well. And that's just what it is. And Akeem is my bitch. I fucks with Akeem, but it's like, you might need to mentor somebody who... Well, you know what? Maybe he can mentor December. I feel like that would work out. It would. Yeah. Akeem is trying to, you know, pretty much just be the peacemaker between the two. And he lets 4 know, I'm just trying to talk to you, girl. I'm trying to gag with you so that you and I can have a conversation before it escalates, okay? Now, they're sitting outside, like on a bench outside from everybody. Just trying to talk about it. Before we know it, everybody comes out. So Devon comes out. Akeem and 4 are already there. Devon comes out. Redrick comes out. Delicious comes out. Sherrod comes out. And Ike comes out. And little do we know, December comes out later on in this moment. And then let's just get into, because Akeem did say something. Good morning, Gemini. Akeem did say something that just stood out to me. And it was pretty much, if you're a motherfucking star, and let me just tell y'all, and I can speak on this from my own personal experience and just being King Cain and just truly being that nigga at the end of the day. You don't have to fight for your moment. You don't have to fight for your position. You don't have to bring somebody down just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Akeem said, if you are a star, you'll shine bright regardless. And that's just on Pura. You ain't got to come here and fake beef with people just to get a moment. You don't have to come here and lie just to get some clout. You don't have to come here and do that, bitch. If you that bitch and you a star, it's just going to happen. It's just going to exude, because that's just who you are. Like, I've never understood how and why, you know, and it's just not GSTAT. This is a lot of these web series shows how people just come on and try to do this or try to come for this bitch out the blue or try to do this and do that. It's like, hold on, bitch. Like, why? What's really the tea? Like, but it's because when you have star quality and you have star power, that's in you. And can't nobody take that away from you, period. And you don't have to fight for a position. You ain't got to beg for a position. You ain't got to, you know, do all that because your time will come. Your moment will come. And that's just the gem I wanted to drop, okay? Because when you a motherfucking star, it don't take all that. And that's on Poo. Okay? Okay. But then, Forrest reasoning, you know, he did say that he and Dre Simber were college friends. He said that he got here 2 months. Dre Simber has been here 3 years, and he's already escalated and grew above him. And see, that's my thing, too. We got to stop competing with our friends. We have to cancel that. Let's normalize empowering our friends. Like, look at Charlie and our guy. And Ford mentioned that in his confessional. He was like, I'm thinking like, shit, me and you, we best friends. Why can't we elevate like other people who done brought their good Judies on and elevated? I believe he was speaking on Dre Simber. I mean, he was speaking on our guy and Charlie. You see how they always have each other back. You see how they always show up in Kiki and they balance off of one another. Let me tell you, let me also drop something, a gem. It's okay to be yourself and be your own person and know who the fuck you are, but it's also great to have at least one good Judy on the platform with you because it just makes it easier. It makes it better, you know, because at the end of the day, it's great. Stand on your own 2 feet. Be that bitch. Be that girl. Yeah. But it's great when you also have a good Judy. And I feel like our guy and Charlie have mastered that already. And we're already on episode 5. And I feel like Ike and Tramiel, they have their situation, but they've mastered that as well. So y'all better pay attention. I'm gonna ask Ford about this. I want to know the MTV show he was on. Before said, bitch, I've been on MTV. Like, I don't have to like fight for no position. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. So when Ford and Dre Simber, like, they're arguing and going back and forth and just having this whole moment outside, you could just see that Ford is hurt. Like, bitch, you supposed to be my bitch. How dare you? How dare you, Dre? You know, that's what I see within Ford. Like, he's annoyed, he's agitated, he's, bitch, no you didn't, and you've been over here sleeping on my floor. Now, this is what Ford is saying. I didn't say it. This is what his bestie said, and said it on this platform, and the show already got 14,000 views. So it's going to be repeated. People are going to gag about it. So, you know, he put it out there. But it's like everybody say the same thing about Dre Simber. It's crazy. I just feel like it's just way too much. Ike has me dead in his confessional talking about the wild animals, the this, the that is too much. Devon is gagging. He said you got bitches that sell ass, you got bitches who on Tina, you got bitches who on coke. Like, it's just a lot going on. And so you thought that it was going to be some non-violence. Well, baby. But shout out to Ike, always trying to get the girls together. Devon and Dre Simber, you know, they're into it. Devon is burning his sage. Like, get this devil away. Get this devil away. Like, ain't nobody got time. And y'all, to be honest, Ford and Devon, they eating Dre Simber up. Okay? They are eating him up. I mean, with just their words. And this is what I like. I like when bitches can use their words and eat a bitch up, okay? We gotta stop the fighting because at the end of the day, y'all like her fighting, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. Like, after it's done and after it's a gag on the show, I just wanted to, oh, hold on. Let me read this comment from Sir Dave. I just wanted to come in and say Cain is handsome and just to show love. The most I got of the episode is black people need to stand up for their race and culture. Yeah, and what I got out of the episode as well is stop competing with your friends and show love and support your friends. And that's just pure rapoo. That's just pure rapoo. But yeah, I love when bitches can argue and we gonna argue, we gonna have our words, and that's just what it is, you know. And Dre Simper kept twirling and walking away, and oh my God, the bag that Dre Simper had on was the same bag from the counseling session from season 1 when Dre Simper and True Fine had their kerfuffle. So, you know, it was just like, oh my God, these bitches, and I went in for it. I live for it because I like bitches who can use their words and really let a bitch know how they feel. Like, I don't have to do all that. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I don't have to get up and put hands on you because I'm going to eat you with my words. And Devon, I'm proud of you, bitch, because I saw you running across the parking lot and doing what you were gonna do with Dre Simper, but the fact that you held your cool, bitch, you burnt your sage, and you used your words, Devon, and but Devon, I congratulations. Make this shit work for y'all. Make this shit work for y'all, okay? Make it work for you and get the best out of it. Me and my bestie Tisha, we were watching the show together, and when Ike came on, she was like, "Oh, he's so cute," and it's just so funny, and it's just so gag worthy how people really be on Ike dick. Like, the girls really think Ike is like very handsome, and it's like something different about Ike. It's the jawbone. Maybe it's the way that they outline his beard, but it's the jaw structure for me. It's the bone structure for me when it comes to Ike. Like I said, they were eating Dre Simper alive, and bitch, I was on the floor. I was gagging because it was funny. It was a key. Like I said, Four and Dre Simper are definitely giving Reese G and Markel from Chasing Dallas. You know, when the besties going at it and spilling tea and, you know, all that. So it's truly, truly great TV. It was the crop top coming from me. I believe Ford was like, yeah, I'm your friend, and you walking around here what Ford say? Ford was a goddamn idiot. Walking around in this, bitch, you walking around and goddamn me, you walking around and, hold on, y'all, it's gonna come to me, it's gonna come to me, it's gonna come to me. Swim trunks and crop tops. Bitch, I decided to put my crop top on today, because, bitch, I wear my crop tops, too. Oh, he said swim trunks and Crocs. Oh, I thought he said crop tops. Oh, I'm dead. Let me tell y'all something. I like bitches. I like readers. I like readers. I like people who can use their words. I like witty type of bitches. I like, bitch, I ain't gotta fight you, bitch. I'm finna be real cute with you and read you, and that's just what it is. Like, because that's me. Like, you come for me, I'm definitely gonna roast you, and I'm gonna gag at you, and that's just that. And I think Four has mastered that, but Four does have to also, you know, calm it down a little bit, because I'm gonna get into the whole performance night, because there was another side of Four that I saw at that night. So moving on. That was pretty much it. And so they dissipated. The girls went their separate ways. Dre Simper went his way. Dre Simper was eating his hot dog and drinking his beverage. I said, now, okay, and then y'all, and in the same breath, I swear to God, like, and this is just me being 100% honest. I feel bad for Dre Simper too. I really feel bad for him, because these girls really over here like eating you up, and everybody say the same thing about you. So we know they're not lies. We know that these girls not lying. And I really felt bad for him. I was like, damn, like, you know, Dre Simper, you should come to the King Cain TV and let's sit on the couch. Let's have a Caniac conversation. Because I do want to speak some life into you. Because why does everybody say the same thing about you? Like, everybody from season 1 to season 2. That's crazy. We need answers. Anywho, moving on. So it's the night of the event. The girls are there. Apparently it's an MTV event. And shout out to Tramiel, been working. Tramiel dropped his music video on the girls, and it actually looks like something. It looks clean. It looks like a music video, not just something rushed and thrown out like some other shit that I've seen. But yes, I'm here for Tramiel. Tramiel is still, like, a lot of girls call Tramiel boring, but Tramiel, he's brought Sammy on the show to interview on the corporate mouth. Tramiel done released his music video, and then Tramiel is hosting the MTV event along with that guy. I believe his name is Carl. They're all like hosting this event together, and you know the corporate mouth is covering the event. So while all the shit that's going on outside later on that I'll get into, Tramiel is still on the inside working. So boring or not, Tramiel is working. He's showing us work and he's showing us growth. He done pulled himself out of Corday's ass and from up underneath Corday's wing. And Tramiel is truly flying. So shout out to Tramiel. I'm here for that bitch. Keep working, because the working girls and the people with a brain and the people who watch the show and can decipher, we see you, bitch. We see you. Moving on. Yes. So Tramiel has invited the girls out. The girls got a section. I love that. And this is what I wanted at, what's his name, at Charlie's event. Whenever there's a group event, a group scene, the cast needs to have their own sitting area. The cast needs to have their own, if it's at a club, if it's at a baby shower, if it's at a, what event they just did, the non-violence event, how they was all outside on the benches, like, we're going to showcase the event. We're going to see the event, right? But then all the girls need their own area to where they can sit and kick and get into the tea. So I don't know who idea that was over there, but it was brilliant to put all the girls in the same section at this event so that we can get into some things, okay? Which we did. I'm here for Ike's confessional look with the hat and, you know, his hair down, and then Ike has his dress put over it. When I said that, I said, Ike, not the bang. The bang. Oh, hey, not the bang. Y'all see Ike bang? I said, come through, Ike, with your bang. Not the bang. But it was cute, Ike. Baby, I was on the... See, I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I come on this bitch and be funny and be comical? When I'm alone and I be watching this shit, I be dead. I be on the floor. I be having to rewind to catch back up to make my notes and, you know, go back in and add my notes. But, bitch, I was gagging. But Ike looked really cute. But when I saw that, I was like, come through, bang. Ike the bang. Yes, Ike. We are gagging here at the King K Way TV. And Ike, whenever you do come for your interview here, I would love for you to wear your bang. Your bang. Oh, hallelujah. Yes, Ike. Oh, my God. I live for it. I live for it. Oh, God. All right. Anyways, moving on. So Akeem comes. Ike is there. Tramiel is there, but he's working. Ford comes in. Sherrod and Delicious, they arrive. Our guy comes in. So was this event supposed to be dressy? Because everybody had on their Sunday's best. Everybody had on their blazers and button-ups. So I'm like, okay, so this was like a... Okay, this is like a classy event. Ford said his good Judy from MTV, Brandon, invited him. You know, Akeem said that Quentin, shout out to Quentin Harris from Chasing Atlanta, who's now EP for Chasing LA. Shout out to Q. We love you here at the King K Way TV, Q. Akeem said that Q invited him. And I also saw Cameron from Chasing Atlanta. He was pussy popping, turning up with his good Judy Ike. So shout out to Cameron from Chasing Atlanta. So anywho, the girls are there and the girls, you know, everybody just on their phones and, you know, Akeem sweating, you know, Delicious and over there and, you know, her Delicious dress was giving me very much prom tease. I was like, okay, so this must be a dressy event because we got the fellas in their nice button-ups and such and, You know, Delicious came through with her prom gown and such. And even Redrick walked in with his blazer. And, you know, Argyle had his button up with his jewelry. And, you know, Ike is infamous for his nice button up showing his nice little frail arms. Hey, Ike. So it was just gag worthy. But I just want to know, was the event dressy? Did the girls have to dress up? What was that about? Because I saw True Fine in the background over there in his section with some of his people, and they weren't dressed up in button-ups and such. So I feel like maybe the cast was just like, or maybe production, maybe did production tell y'all that, okay, we're going to need y'all to, you know, because even Ford came through with his turtleneck and his, you know, so it was just like, okay, where was Devon? And I believe our guy said that Charlie was out of town getting some things prepared. So who else were we missing? Well, I feel like Lendo is friend of the show, so he could be there or not be there. Carl, is Carl going to be a friend of the show, or is he just Tramel's Good Judy and host the show with him, the podcast? Wait, so is it Hey Mikey and Tramel on the corporate mouth, or is it Carl and Tramel, or is it all three? Because I was confused. Because I was like, okay, the corporate mouth is covering the event. Where was Hey Mikey? If Hey Mikey and Tramel were just interviewing Sammy. You know? I don't know. But anyway, so our guy gets there. That's when the tea starts coming out. You know, he speaks to who he wants to speak to. You know, the girls I don't see it for. You know, and he sits down. So Akeem clock it, and Akeem is like, "Bitch, what's tea?" So Akeem is trying to talk to here go Akeem, like same thing he just did with Dre Simber and Ford. He's doing it with our guy and Delicious, trying to get down to the tea. Like, and that's just Akeem doing his production thing. Like, we gotta get the show cracking. We got to keep it moving. So let me go on over here so I can open up this dialogue to get this scene going. So a lot of people sleep on Akeem, but Akeem know what he be doing. Akeem not no idiot. Akeem knows what sells on the shows. Regardless of how people feel about Akeem, he knows how to get the conversation going. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't know how to get the conversation going. Akeem and our guy, they're sitting there talking, and our guy just pretty much like, you know, Delicious is lying. Why my bestie fuck you? My bestie can have any man he want. Delicious girl, bye. I don't understand why you saying you got so much. Hey Latifah, I don't understand why you saying you got so much of a problem nah. I don't understand why you saying you got a problem nah. Cause when we was all sitting down at the barbecue, at Akeem's barbecue, and prior to that, the scene with our guy, Sherrod, Charlie, and Delicious, when CPK was first mentioned, it was just like, you was crickets, you know, but Delicious did shut that down, though. When it was just the four of you guys, she did shut that down. But our guy just like, see, now you lying. Like, our guy feels like Delicious just pulling shit out of her ass because Charlie may have embarrassed you with that cut your piece off comment, or, you know, maybe you're trying to save face and show that you're like this good friend to Brandon, when in that scene, the four-way scene that you guys had, it wasn't that energy. So our guy is just pretty much confused. Like, girl, I just don't have it in me for you right now. And so, you know, Delicious is pretty much paying our guy Dust as well. So you can clearly tell that these girls don't see it for each other. You can clearly see that Delicious and our guy are just not compatible type of people. And that's fine. That's okay, you know. But y'all working together on the show, so you got to be around these certain people. It is what it is. Not the bang. So anyway, so they're so Akeem and our guy, they're just reading Delicious, going in about her. Delicious and Sherrod get up to leave, and then our guy's like, okay, where they going? And Akeem just shading Delicious on her tuck, and she needs to go change her tampon, and just things like that, you know. I don't know, baby. I can keep up. And I want to say, like, let's stop the transgender slander, but with Delicious using the F term, it kind of makes it makes it hard for a bitch to constantly defend Delicious with the, you know, she's trans. We got to stop coming for our trans sisters, because If a trainee is being, and I use trainee as a word of endearment, be very clear. Trainee to me is not, you know, but for trans and for the public, I will say transgender. If a transgender person is coming at a gay male and using derogatory terms, then it only makes sense for the gay male to use derogatory terms back. Okay, so we have that situated, and we already talked about that. Like I said in my last review. Okay, down at the barbecue event. Delicious and Charlie were arguing. Delicious dropped the F-bomb. Charlie told her to chop her piece off. Charlie got up and felt bad about it. Delicious dropped more tea. So, I say that to say it kind of is what it is. How it's unfolding, it is what it is. Period. So moving on. They talk about, first of all, the shade that they was throwing Delicious was funny, ain't no cap. But they talk about the rumor of Charlie. And so Forrest like, well, shit, I don't know what's going on. Like, what's going on? So this is where our guy and Ford, they having a little awkward tension because Forrest and they're like, okay, which like how a lot of people think, like, why would Delicious lie about that? And then Forrest like, okay. No, our guy is, Forrest like, why would Delicious lie? Like, why don't you believe that she climbed Charlie's back? And our guy's pretty much like, well, why, he's however Ford feels, our guy's in the opposite. Well, bitch, if you feel this way, then why don't you feel this way? So they're kind of having like this back and forth moment, and our guy's pretty much like, well, bitch, who are you? Like, your opinion really don't even matter. And then Forrest's like, well, bitch, calm down because I'm really not that girl. I'm just asking questions. I wasn't at the last little group scene that you guys had after the Rice attack, So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And I feel like, yeah, Ford, you're trying to figure out what's going on. But I feel like that's our guy's Charlie's best friend at the end of the day. Like, and he know, like, his best friend gonna give him tea, gonna tell him shit like that. It's just what it is. But in the same breath, maybe Charlie didn't want to let our guy know that. Maybe there was something embarrassing that he didn't really want his bestie to know. Maybe Charlie's embarrassed that he let Delicious climb his back allegedly. So it's kind of like, because even when our guy go outside to talk to Delicious about the situation, Delicious is not backing down. She said what she said. She's saying that it happened, and she's standing on it. So I feel like what will gag us all as viewers, we need a lie detector test. This climbing back gate needs to be addressed. It needs to be deaded. I'm over it. I'm sure a lot of y'all are over it. It needs to be addressed and nullified, okay? And that's just on pure repoo. So let's just go on and get I say DNA. Let's just go on and get what's the name? Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. But I do think that Forrest should just stay out of it, the whole situation. Like, they telling you what happened, just let it be. Like, you got your own tea going on with your bestie right now that you have to focus on, so, and that's, I gotta write that down. I gotta ask him about that too. Okay, so, anyways, Ford just doesn't understand why our guy doesn't believe it, and our guy doesn't understand why Ford would even believe it. Our guy, he's just not here for it at all, and him and Ford, they have a very awkward run-in. They have a very awkward situation down at the thing. And one thing about it, our guy is riding so hard for Charlie that's gonna come with people coming at our guy, because bitch, you going so hard for your bestie, which, I mean, that's your friend. You gotta support your friend. You gotta be a ride or die type bitch for your good Judy, period. But that's gonna put our guy into a world of crossfire with these people. And so, but I'm sure our guy seems like he can handle his own. But as long as our guy knows that the fact that you are best friends with Charlie, who's been a controversial character since season 1, people are going to put you in that same mix. Same with December and 4. So anyways, moving on. Oh, I love when our guy was like, Charlie can have any man he want. Charlie can have any man he want. I was like, okay, you better have your bitch back. Period. Speak up for your bitch. Because let me tell y'all something. A lot of people not going to speak up for their bitch. A lot of people going to sit around and just let these bitches like run their bitch down and not say anything. So that's true friendship. You know, like you're going to have your friends back in his absence. Anyways, so Delicious is performing. She went and changed into this green onesie situation. The people are gagging Delicious in her performance. Delicious was... So, you know, the people are gagging. Akeem called her motherfucking me, Akeem called her Simba. Akeem called her Simba. So the people are just like, girl, what's going on? And let me tell y'all something. Y'all better pay attention to Ike's. Ike in his comments, Ike be being shady. Ike be throwing his little shade. Ike be throwing his little nuggets and stuff. Because Ike gonna say the only thing I remember is, Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. And it is just a key. And then so Akeem is just like, yeah, like she's trying to be Simba, like not King Simba, but this bitch is over here. So the girls were just gagging. But y'all know this when the bitch rapping, they be like, you know what I'm saying? So I get what Delicious was doing. But it's like the editing and the way they did it. It just makes like Delicious was flip-flopping all over the club and shit. And I've seen Delicious perform like that. When she opened up for Light Skin Keisha, she slayed. But when she was doing this, I was like, girl, what is going on, bitch? We were gagging. Hey, Tisha, my money. Baby, we were gagging. We were gagging, hunty. So anyways, Quentin on the mic. He's like, y'all better show her more love than that, period. Oh my God, the porn star boy with the crop top and the six-pack, he can sing. What's that porn star name? Him and his boyfriend just recently, they was all on Twitter arguing and beefed up here recently. What's that? Somebody give me that porn star name. The one who was singing and was sounding very throaty. He needed some lemon and tea, but he did sound good. What was his name? What was his name? Oh, Cash De Niro. Oh, yeah, Cash De Niro. Yeah. He was up there singing, you know, he needed his lemon and water prior, but he did sound good as well. Oh, Tremel so shady. Tremel also said, but like when he was talking in his confessional about the event and everything going on, he was like, yeah, I heard some of the girls supposed to be singing and stuff, but I don't know, because ain't nobody talked to me about that. Let me tell y'all something. Tremel and Ike, they give you subtle shade. Like, Tremel and Ike, to me, they're not the type to, I'ma shade you. That shade is real subtle, and you're going to have to be a bitch with a brain to catch on to their shade. Like, bitch, did you just? But Ike and Tremel, we see each other. Okay? Yeah, they very smooth, Brandon. Very smooth with their tea. So anyways, our guy, he wants to talk to Delicious. 4 is the one who really wants him to discuss the tea. So they go outside, and our guy is just pretty much asking Delicious what's going on. Delicious said it's true. She said what she said. Why do you want to know? Why y'all bringing me out here for this? It is what it is. I said I fucked your bestie. Why I just performed? I'm having a good night. Like, why y'all fucking with me? Like, leave me alone. I'm Delicious. No, I don't want no clout. I am the clout. Yeah. So I see where Delicious is coming from. Like, I just performed. I already done said it. I done cleared it up. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of clearing it up. But it seems like 4 just doesn't want to let it go because you're not going to be out here lying on my bestie. So I see it both ways. But, you know, if Delicious going to turn up and get mad, then expect that. Because if a person is done explained it over and over and they keep saying, yeah, I did what I did, stop asking me about it, then you have to expect for a person to be annoyed when you come asking about it again. And then they get into the whole Brandon tea about who called Brandon a prostitute. I don't know who called Brandon a prostitute. Our guy said that Delicious said it, but I don't know why Delicious would say it, because when she brought the tea back to Brandon at the barbecue, it was just on some whole CPK shit. The prostitute stuff wasn't even brought up. Like, am I missing something? Because I don't know. And while we're talking about prostitutes, I'm going to say this again. This is just the overall, my opinion, me, King Cain, my one opinion, my one thought, my one situation. Here's my opinion. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking for free. I don't care. Like, especially like if you tied and through, nigga, you won't have to run a coin. That's just facts. Like, okay, like we gotta stop slut shaming each other in this community, because we all fucking. We all done did some whole shit. We all done, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stop slut shaming people. And I don't like people that act like they ain't fucking, or, no, I don't do that. We all fucking. We all out here slanging dick, slanging ass. You know, it is what it is. You know, us in this LGBTQ community, the LMNOP community, it is what it is. Are we gonna talk about who? Talk about GSTATUS when he was running in the EP? Oh, Sienna, just wait. Oh, baby, I got a whole 5 minutes dedicated to Ja. So you just wait. You just wait on it. Okay, so, just let me get through this review. Let me get to it. I'm coming. All right, so anyways, yeah, so y'all, and when I'm dropping these gems, like, really take my gems. Like, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, I'm really trying to give y'all some, you know, a lot of you first timers, you know, like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all done did shit. Like, I'm so happy for everybody on the show who's working. But this type of thing, like, I'm really trying to, like, speak life into y'all and, like, educate at the end of the day, because a lot of shit y'all going through, I done been through it, so I get it. Anyway, our guy, okay, so they're talking. Our guy said, you didn't fuck Charlie. She like, why you want to know? You must want a piece. Shout out to Sherrod, but you wanted a piece. So anyways, moving on. Yes, our guy was like, I don't need nobody to speak to me, because Ford was trying to control the environment and the whole situation when they were outside with, you know, how it was going to play out. So our guy was just like, no, I can speak for myself. This is what I said. This is how I feel. Yada, 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 yada. Delicious and our guy going at it. Now Delicious taking off her shoes, trying to fight our guy, because our guy is sitting up here calling her a liar. And Delicious like, bitch, I'm finna get it crack-a-lackin'. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Because, here go Delicious, because, I mean, I'm Delicious. Like, y'all lying on me. Like, I ain't gotta lie. And I don't... This is why I need Charlie to come to the King K Way TV and speak for himself. Be your own voice. Be your own person, because you gotta make this make sense to us, Charlie. Was she that mad? Did y'all kiki? Was y'all in each other's DMs at a point? Did y'all cuddle one time? Like, why would she even decide to go that far and say that she climbed your bag? You feel me? Cause I know me, I'm not gonna just say I don't fuck somebody I know damn well I ain't fucked them. That's just not no real shit. That's some fake ass shit. So if it does come out that Delicious is lying about climbing Charlie's back, girl, it's not going to be a pretty look. And if it comes out that Charlie let her climb his back, Charlie and I are over. Our relationship is over. I want to climb your back. But anyways, shout out to Charlie. We really didn't see him much this episode, though. Moving on. Going at it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Delicious, what are you doing? She really trying to swing at our guy. Our guy's like, you a woman. You a lady. Be a lady, bitch. I ain't trying to fight you, bitch. I ain't trying to go there with you, bitch. So meanwhile, Redrick is over there. He's trying to de-escalate. Delicious, you need to chill. You're doing too much. We just talked about this. Then we see our guy in the background dropping it low and turning up and being our guy, doing what our guy does. You feel me? And Our guy's really like, girl, I'm just asking you a question trying to get an understanding, bitch. Like, did you fuck my bestie or did you not fuck my bestie? Like, now you're trying to swing, but at this point, Delicious is teed up. She turned up. And when I say teed up, I mean like turned. T. T as in turned. T as in thank you, Jesus. T. So she's turning up, she teed up, you feel me, Delicious is, bitch, y'all got me fucked up, I'm the clout, no bitch is gonna step to me about nothing I done did or said, no bitch is gonna step to me about nothing that I did or said, yeah, so, you know, I see why they casted Delicious, I see it now, it took this episode for me to like, but I see why y'all casted her. Okay, so, she said, I am Delicious. These are peasants. Why are y'all bringing me out here, you know, in her Christmas dress, honey? She's out here trying to read the girls. Y'all got Delicious fucked up. Y'all got Delicious fucked up. And to be honest, I do see where Delicious is coming from. Like, stop asking me about this shit. Like, I done told y'all. But like Redrick told Delicious, it's going to be as you put it out there in a group setting in front of everybody. This is going to be part of the story because you put it out amongst the group. Which brings me to my third point. See, I'm just dropping gems all night. Don't put nothing out on the episode and in the confessional and the shit that you do not want reviewers, people in the street, commenters, that you don't want people gagging about and talking about. Don't put it out there. Don't say it. Be quiet about it. Don't get mad because people are questioning and asking questions and doing this and doing that, and then you put it out there. You know how many times people ask me about me and, you know, situations that I've had with people, like little run-ins, because I put it out there. And I put it out there because I don't give a fuck, and I'm going to continue to speak on, keep asking. So don't get annoyed when different people want to ask you about the situation that you put out there. Okay? We got to understand, guys, ladies, do not put something out there that you don't want people to gag about and to question you about. That's my third and final gem from this review, okay? So anyways, it's just too much. Delicious is not backing down. She still said it happened. Baby, please. Brandon, are you Brandon from the show or are you just a different Brandon? And before I move forward with this review, Brandon, are you Brandon from the show or are you just Brandon? Oh, different Brandon. Okay. I'm telling you, I've been listening to King Cain. I have a brain. And my brain has an eye for production. So just listen to me and take everything that I'm saying and apply it. That's just on period. So anyways, she telling our guy, you finna get it. You finna get it. And then me and my best friend was watching, we was like, what you finna get? Like we was just, girl, we was dead. I swear to God, this whole situation just had me completely gagging, okay? You finna get it. You finna get it. Then she said the P-A-N, pussy nigga. And Akeem, he feels like, shit, bitch, you already done called us peasants. You already done did this. You already done did that. You already done used the F term. Now you're using the N word in my presence, and it's just not working for me. It's just not working for me. It's just not working for me. And then like the camera kind of flashed away, and then when it came back, next thing we see, standing in the left corner, 5'2", 132, Delicious Maserati. Over here in the left corner, we have Sir King Gianni, standing 5'5", hazel brown eyes, 140, 145. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know what happened, but it looked like Akeem was trying to take Delicious' shoe. Next thing we know, he pushed up against the door. He pushed her back. They swinging. Devon throwing them hoes. Delicious eating them hoes. Delicious throwing her hoes. It's just a whole kerfuffle. It's just a whole bang-a-wang. It is just ding, ding, ding. And be clear, I'm not here for violence. I don't give a flying fuck. But I feel like Akeem did what a lot of other girls on the show didn't want to do. Akeem, yes. Akeem said black is king. Thank you for the super chat, bud. Akeem said, you're not going to disrespect my people. First of all, we all sitting out here arguing. If the laws pull up, they gonna automatically assume that Delicious, even though she is Hispanic, Mexican, that this is a white woman, and then all these black over here are surrounding it. So, okay, get them likes up to 30. Get them likes up to motherfucking 30. Get them likes up to motherfucking 30. Get them likes up to 30. Y'all be playing on my top. Stop playing on my top when y'all come to my reviews. Like my shit up. And that's just period. Aren't I entertaining? Aren't I, ain't I doing what I do? I know y'all just be so mesmerized with the tea and everything that y'all be forgetting to hit the like button. But I'm telling you, my interactions and everything that helps with my YouTube coin. So if you're going to be here watching, thank you, Brandon. If you're going to be here watching, just hit the like button. It's okay. I'm tired of having to come on here and read y'all when I be doing these reviews for y'all to like my stuff. Like, that's just not cool. Anyway, so Akeem, he said it's just a bunch of white supremacy, and Akeem is still trying to get it. I mean, Delicious eyes buck. Akeem eyes buck. Like, these girls are mad and angry. Like, I don't know, but I feel like Delicious was irritated with the whole Argyle situation. Hey, auntie, thank you for the super charge. Because I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm tired. I'm through. So every little dollar I can get, God is good, okay? So before we knew it, yeah, so they just fighting. It's just a lot of kerfuffle, and then we see Ja, he got the camera in his hand. He's trying to break it up. Akeem done. Okay, so we got Ike. Okay, oh my God. Shit. Okay, so here's Akeem, right? Here's Ike. Ike is trying to Akeem, chill out. Akeem done push Ike. Ike done did a whole turn. So now Ike is facing the camera. I'm just like, damn, Akeem was mad and strong. And then, you got Ja with his big jiggly ass running around. That ass was bouncing down. Y'all know I was looking. Stop playing with me. Y'all know I was looking. So Ja just, he had a short song, and I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP. I have to break up this fight while I record. I have to break up this fight while I record. I have to break up this fight. At the end of the day, I see it for the fight. Oh, well, because at the end of the day, if Akeem really felt disrespected by that word, then handle up on your business, because Delicious was out there doing a whole bunch of capping. And then it looked like her and Ford was going to have some words too. So it's just kind of like, girl, what is the tea? Like, everybody just... What's going on? See, Ford's going to have to explain that to me when he comes over here. Like, bitch, what happened between you and Delicious? Because it seemed like y'all was going to have like a little tea, a little kerfuffle. But at the end of the day, I honest to God, feel like if you're going to fight, make it stand for something. Stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Delicious tried to give her a little, her I'm sorry PSA at the end, which I was here for, because, bitch, you need to clean it up. If you're really trying to rap and you're really trying to give us more, you're really trying to give us more of that, bitch, you're going to have to get it right with the LGBTQ, LMNOP, QRSTUV, WXYZ community, because, especially the black ones, because, a lot of people are really not here for that, and it's not cool. I could care less, but you need to definitely do damage control, which I feel like you tried to do that. So our guy, he gets in the car with Akeem, trying to calm Akeem down. Akeem's like, I liked her. She had no business to come for Charlie. I liked her. No, Akeem eyes is buck. I liked her. I ain't did nothing to her. Bitch, Akeem was hashtag angry boots. So what is really going on? Our guy, his infamous, iconic line, where is my Uber? Our guy said, I'm ready to go home. Y'all out here fighting like wild animals. Our guy so theatrical with his voice. And don't y'all just like how our guy talks in his confessionals? Because it's that. It's that and that. It's that. That. That's our guy. Like I can't remember everything verbatim that he says, but that's just his mannerisms and cause bitch I now, but if I was a fight about the N-word, it was a fight about the N-word, don't you think more people would have been mad? Yeah, don't believe it. Yeah. I feel like Delicious and Akeem, that whole fight, I feel like it has something to do with more than just the N-word. But I do feel like just because the times that we're in right now, it's being portrayed to be like it's about the N-word or it's about her being a racist. And I just really hope y'all don't use Delicious as this racist storyline person because it's tired. That's the last thing we need just as a community. However, y'all can still check her when she's getting out of pocket with her verbiage. That's all. That's all you have to do. Yeah, so Ford go back over there and see. Oh, yeah, this is my thing. I feel like Ford kept inserting himself in this tea when it really had nothing to do with him. And I just kind of want to know why. Like, what was really the tea there for? What were you trying to get at? Like, do you not see it for Delicious low-key? Do you not see it for our guy and Charlie? What's going on? Because it seemed like he was just playing with them. And it's just like, Ford, just stay out of it. Like, who really cares at the end of the day? You know, if Delicious fucked him or not. We all fucking. Okay? But anyways, that's really my review. Shout out to our guy. I saw our guy yesterday. Our guy and I have a mutual friend named Freddie. And he's on a new show that's on the same network, the official New Atlanta. So Freddie, you know, he had a wine. He came out with his own wine, and he had like a nice, real cute, sickening event yesterday. So I was able to see our guy and Kiki. Y'all, I saw Ja in person. Why ain't nobody told me who Ja was? I ain't never saw, like, Ja is, oh my God. This is just me being real. This is just me being honest. That motherfucker bad. Yeah. He bad. Like, the ass sits up. He got like a nice, like the shoulder line right here. It's very studious. And then like just, I was watching him work and handle the girls. And I was like, damn, Ja. I know it didn't work out with you and Corday, but you know. I'm here for you, shawty. No cap. But anyway, guys, that's my review. You guys make sure you go and follow Status TV Network. Follow me on all of my social media in the description. Support my channel. Add my channel. Any questions, comments, or concerns before I get off? Y'all will be pretty together. Yeah, y'all go let him know that. I just want to take him out to go, you know, maybe get some crab legs, you know, kiki and chill, you know. I'm a born-again whore. So sex is the last thing on my mind. Okay? Period. I'm fucked out. I'm all fucked out. My mind is made up. Yeah, Ja was very nice and just, what's up, Cain? You know, like, he's cool people. And let me tell y'all something. Regardless of how our guy comes off on the show, our guy's a sweet guy, too. I got to meet our guy's man. He's also on official New Atlanta. So y'all need to make sure y'all go like and subscribe to that show on Instagram, official New Atlanta. I'm telling you, it's going to be good. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe, okay? So yeah, I'm about to get off this bitch. I just wanted to say, always be yourself. Never let anybody run you off from a situation. Know who you are. And at the end of the day, if you don't like these people, show up to the scene, do what you gotta do, and go home. You ain't gotta lay hands on the bitch. It's so late, and it's so tired, and I'm over it. Okay? I love you guys. Please go get your Pura t-shirts and tanks. The link is in the description of this video. And that's just that on that. I'll be live again at 4 p.m. for the infamous, scandalous 4. We'll be here at 4 p.m. and we will be gagging and talking. All right, guys. Love you all. Stay safe. Shout out to Ja. Shout out to Freddie. And peace, y'all. All righty.